guys, welcome back. It's Lorena. Today we're here with our November favorites. I have so much stuff to share with you guys. I'm almost afraid it's going to be like a 20-minute video. So I apologize if it is. Grab a drink, grab a snack. This might be a little bit long one, but let's hop into it, why don't we? Now, I do have to say I have one unfavorite to start off with, and that is my bangs. And I'm starting off with it because they're driving me crazy today. Look at this big old like gap. Like, ooh, they're just really annoying. Like, I shouldn't have gotten them, but they look good. I'm just not good at styling them. They're not good at staying in place. Just frustrating the Jesus out of me. So yeah, first unfavorite, bangs. Not that I don't like how they look. Again, I just can't style them worth a day. Anyways, so that's going to be bugging me throughout the video, I can assure you. So if it's bugging you too, I apologize. I'm really bad at fixing them. Alright, for a favorite, I do want to start off with my new job. I started at Sephora in November and I love it. I'm having such a good time. Everyone's so nice. It's amazing. Like, I didn't ever think cashiering could be this much fun, but it is so much fun. Actually, I look forward to going to work. I look forward to interacting with people. So yes, I'm really enjoying that. And because of Sephora, I am wearing a lot more makeup because it's kind of required. So I've been, shopping my stash and all that stuff, and I fell in love with I fell in love with the foundation, you could say, and it is my Urban Decay Naked Skin. I'm in the shade 3.0. As you know, 3.0 means it's got yellow undertones. 3.5 or 2.5 or any 0.5 would be cooler or neutral undertones. And so yeah, any 0.0 will be like yellowy undertones, just so you know how that shade range thing works. I love this thing. Like I said, I'm in 3.0. I feel like I don't need as much coverage because my acne has really cleared up. I struggled with acne for my whole adult life, and over the past like year and a half, I really feel like I've gotten it under control. I've got products that work for me. Some are high-end, some are drugstore. I've got the perfect combo though. I've managed to keep my skin pretty much mostly blemish-free. Like around that time of the month, I do get a friend or two, but usually it's like that week and we're done. So it's been really nice, and I don't feel like I need the full heavy coverage that I would normally get, like with my old, not it's that old, it's actually pretty old, my Tarte 12-hour like full coverage or other foundations like that. They're a little too heavy. I really don't need that much coverage anymore, so this has been really nice. And mine is broken, just so I can share with you guys. Look at this. Mine is literally in pieces, like. But other than the packaging fail, I don't even know how this happened. One day I was just trying to pull the lid off and whew, the whole thing just flew, and I was like, okay, it still works, it's fine, we're good, but it's a little frustrating. So other than that, the foundation works really well. I love the coverage. I love the way it looks on my skin. I am wearing it today, and I like it. So that's my favorite foundation. I have been using my MAC blushes quite a bit, specifically Stunner. I love the fact that I have rearranged my makeup since I've decluttered, and everything is a lot more accessible. Once I finish the declutter series, I will have like a makeup organizing kind of video for small spaces, because I legit have like a corner of the bedroom to like store everything, and I had things in drawers where they weren't as visible, and it was just things weren't getting used because of that. I've really managed to streamline everything. It's working really well, so keep an eye out for that because I'm excited for that video. But I've been reaching for my MAC blushes a lot. Like I said, this is Stunner. I've been loving it. It's stunning like the name implies. I'm wearing it today. It's just beautiful. A nice like fresh pinky kind of awake. It's not glowy because it doesn't really have glitter, but it does kind of just brighten up your face, so it's really nice. Alright, moving into eyes. I do want to mention a cream shadow that I've been loving. This is the Revlon Color Stay. These are one of their newer launches. I can't believe how long it took Revlon to get on the whole little pot bandwagon, because the color tattoos have been out for a while, Max paint pots have been out for a while. I mean, there's other brands, Elf has some, so I was surprised that Revlon just came out with these, but they were worth the wait. This is Espresso. This is the shade I have on my lids right now. It comes off really deep when you first put it on your finger, but then you just kind of dab it, blend, and you can soften it out like I'm wearing today. Really pretty. Can be very natural, or you can deepen it and make a deep smoky eye. It does come with a little brush on the lid. This is pretty useless. I never use this thing. I just use my fingers. But if you wanted to use a brush, it is incorporated into the packaging, which is interesting. The one I don't like though is this lighter shade. I don't like this. I feel like the pigmentation is just not there. As a matter of fact, I have it swatched right here, if you guys can even see that. It didn't hold my eyeshadows as well as that one did, so it doesn't work as a base, doesn't work on its own, just not my favorite. Excuse me, my throat is like super dry. Sorry, I usually try not to drink on camera, but I needed it. Anyways, alright, so there you go. The one that's super metallic right here that is like blowing my mind. I love this thing. I have to mention it because, girl, this is Kush from ColourPop. I mentioned this. I actually used this with that Revlon Espresso in my Thanksgiving Day look. If you didn't see it, I'll leave it linked down below. But this, oh my gosh, is beautiful. I knew I wanted it since last year when they released it in the holiday palette, but I didn't have enough money for a whole kit, so I just kind of had to let it go. I was super heartbroken, and then when I saw that they released it this year as a single, I was like, yes, girl. I bought two because I just knew I was going to fall in love with it. I knew it, and yep, has not disappointed. I've been using this so much. I've also been using my Naked Urban Decay Original palette. Like I said, I've been trying to shop my stash a lot more, especially since I've, you know, cut back on stuff. And honestly, I'd forgotten how much I love this thing. Mainly, I've been using Naked, I've been using Buck, I've been using Virgin, and Half Baked. Because at work, we've been doing like gold eyes with a bold red lip, or like cool toned glittery eyes with a berry lip. That's kind of been the theme for the holidays. And so yeah, I've been using Half Baked a lot more than I expected. It's pretty nice. I actually was wearing this, I was wearing Half Baked with a bit of Smog in the outer corner, Buck, and Naked through the crease one day at work, and this lady was like, "What'd you use for your eyeshadow today?" And I was like, "I used the Naked Urban Decay palette, the original one." She was like, "I'll take it. Can you show me what shades you use?" And I was like, "Sure." So my coworker like grabbed the palette for us, and she came over, and I was like, "I use this and this and this here and this here and this here and this here." And her husband's like, "She'll remember. Thank you." And they like legit just bought it because I was wearing it and told her what shades I use. So I thought that was pretty cool. It made me feel good. Like, all right, I'm keeping up, because these girls at work have amazing eyeshadow looks that I'm like, bow down, that is beautiful. I can't do that. And so sometimes I felt kind of like out of place, like, hi, I'm new, I know my eyeliner sucks. Like, but yeah, that actually made me feel kind of like, all right, I kind of belong here. So anyways, there you go. So I've been using that a lot. Let's see, for lips, as I mentioned, we have had a theme recently, so I have two loves and one fail. The failure is the ColourPop Ultra Matte in Notion. I wanted to love this so much. It's the one that's deeper right here, this like deep berryish color, but honestly, it doesn't dry down as well and it transfers, whereas my other ColourPop shades don't. So that was definitely a fail. It got all over my face. It was frustrating me. Did not like that one. And I didn't do anything different. It's not like I used a different primer or anything like that. I used my MAC Prep and Prime like I normally do and all that good stuff, and still all over. So I did not like that one as much as I was expecting to, which is a shame. So instead, when I want to use a berry lip, I've been using Mystic from Pure. This is the Lip Lure. I'm pretty sure I got this in a BoxyCharm a couple months ago, and it's beautiful. I didn't swatch this, but I'll go ahead and do that for you guys. Super pretty. Wears really comfortably. It's really easy to reapply if you need to. So there it is over here. Hope I'm pointing right, but there you go. Really pretty, really comfy, really like it. And the one I've been using when I need a bright red lip has been this one here, the one in the middle. This is Silhouette from ColourPop. Another ultra matte. I love this. This one does last all day without going all over the place. It gets me compliments, and it does really dry out your lips, but I can live with that. I can totally deal. So, I'm loving those. And okay, a couple more things. I do have a nail polish remover, which is kind of weird, but I've been really loving it. This is the Nature Republic nail remover. This says that it has green tea extract, which will remove nail polish and leave the nail moist and fresh. This actually does not dry out my nails nearly as much as my acetone ones. I don't know if it has acetone because this is like a Korean or Vietnamese, made in Korea. Yeah, a Korean makeup line that has come into Southern California recently. So I don't know if it's all over the US, but if you are in SoCal and you see a Nature Republic, grab the nail polish remover, guys. It is so good. I've actually had this for a year, but I didn't use it every single time I removed my nail polish because it's so good that I was just using it for the like really hard to remove nail polish because I didn't want to run out, because I bought this at a mall that's kind of far from my house, but I recently discovered Nature Republic opened near my home, so now I can finish it because I can replace it. It's lovely. I love this. And in line with that, I do have a couple nail polishes. First off, we have the Sally Hansen Color Therapy in Steely Serene, number 150. This is a new line. I picked this up at Target. Really like the color. I wore this with this Whim Cocktails and Fairy Tales from Ulta. This is beautiful. The combo was amazing. I wore like 3 of my nails with just this, 2 of my nails with this, and it looked so pretty. Really, really nice combo. And what I think has been making a huge difference in my whole nail polish game, because my nail polish has been lasting really, really well, and I think it's my top coat. I recently switched from the Essie Good to Go. Mine just finished up, so I had this Essie Gel Setter, and I really didn't think it was that great when I first purchased it, but I was like, okay, I'm out of the Good to Go. I'm still short on money, so I'll just use the top coats I have. Started using this, and oh my gosh, you guys, it dries super fast. It keeps my nail polish lasting forever. Like this combo here, I put it on a Sunday night, and it lasted me not until the following Sunday, but until the following Thursday. So like a full week and some. So it lasted really, really well. I really think it was the top coat because I mentioned in another video that I loved this Essence Jeans on gel polish, and my friend Celine, who has a channel here, I've mentioned her before, I've tagged her in a bunch of videos. I will leave her channel link down below. Hey Celine! She recently said this was a fail for her because she bought it since I recommended it, but it didn't last as long, and I was like, maybe it was a top coat, because I did use this top coat with this gel nail polish, and I had a full week's use, if not a little bit more, if I don't remember correctly. But I know it was at least a week that they lasted together, so maybe you need this to make this last longer. This has been amazing though, life-changing, really, really love it. And it dries really quickly, just like the Good to Go, so I'm not going to repurchase that. I'm going to repurchase this because it lasts so well. Alright, last few favorites. I have one that actually relates to Celine directly because she mentioned this in her last favorites. Not her November, but October I think it was. She mentioned this hair dryer. This is from Panasonic. It's an import from Japan. It's the Zigzag EHKA50. I'll leave a link on the Amazon website if you want to check it out. I also cannot dry my hair using a comb and the hair dryer. I've not owned a hair dryer in like 11 years, like since before I met my boyfriend. I just suck at that stuff. I don't have the patience. My arms get tired. I hate blow drying my hair. Like, I hate it. I never do it. But she recently mentioned that she purchased this because it's so easy to you just have this attachment here. Here's the blow dryer. Air comes out of here. You have the attachment on. Air comes out of there. You just kind of blow dry your hair as you're combing it. It smooths everything. It works so, so nicely. And honestly, I don't use it when my hair is super, super wet. I just kind of let it air dry as much as possible, and I just kind of finish it off with this. And it works really nicely. I really like the results that I get. It is super easy, and now I can't close it. But anyways, it's been working really well, so thank you, Celine, for the recommendation. I love it. I can see why it was in your favorites too, because it is super, super good. And that is pretty much it for my beauty favorites. I do have a couple songs I want to mention. So first one is Bad Intentions, and it's by Nikki Heaton. I'm not sure if that's saying it correctly because she spells it kind of weird, but I'll leave a link to her video down below. Also, Never Be Like You from Flume. And there was another one. Sober from Selena Gomez. I know that one's kind of older, but I've been rocking out to it a lot recently too. There was another one I mentioned, but I forgot. Pretty much anything from Tovlo, her first album. Tovlo, this one. I've been loving that album a lot. So yeah, those were my music favorites. And a random one, but one that served me well, is this tea. This is the Celestial Seasonings Morning Thunder. I know it's kind of a weird name, but I don't really like to drink coffee in the mornings. I don't like coffee too much in general. Like, I'm not the type that's gonna like run to Starbucks every day. Like, I'm not that girl. I like Starbucks, especially right now because I have the peppermint mocha, but throughout the rest of the year, I'm not big on their stuff. So I like to drink a lot of hot tea, and this does have caffeine. It's a black tea, and it has mate, and I really, really like that combo. It tastes amazing, wakes me up really nicely. So yeah, highly recommend this. If you don't like coffee and you're looking for a good wake you up in the morning kind of tea, this is really, really nice. And I do keep it in a low Ziploc because the boxes are just kind of bulky and annoying, and this I can store in a little box and keep a variety of teas in there, so good lifestyle tip too. So yeah, that is everything, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think, what your favorites were in the comments down below. If you film a video, I would love to check it out, so let me know down there. And if you don't film but want to tell me your favorites, that is so cool. I would love to hear about it because then I can try new products, and I love hearing your recommendations. So thank you again for watching. Hope you found this interesting. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe, and I will see you soon.